We are headed to a forgotten teepee at the end of the world to perform a secret ritual. But to get there, we had to travel by every mode of transportation imaginable on a century-old steam train built by some of the worst criminals in Argentina's history. A bus to the end of the civilized world, a boat out to reach beyond the end, going off-roading, through a storm, dog sledding, and on foot through the untamed wilderness.
Ready to get going today?
Yeah.
Are you ready to go take a train to the end of the world?
Yeah.
Are you ready to go take a boat and maybe see some penguins?
I hope so.
Are you ready to go with some dogs and sled out to the middle of the woods to have dinner?
You know what I just realized you do to me every morning? You teabag me.
Are you ready?
Yeah, what the You just killed me in Halo.
I don't know what that means.
Halo? The greatest video game ever made? I'm offended.
I'm offended that you think Halo is the greatest video game ever made.
It is.
Have you played Animal Crossing?
Ginger, leave.
I ain't looking at the clock, still falling like rock. Over to herself, baby.
We got a party bus! We got a party bus!
In the 90s, we was bunch of Ricky Lake. We was eating top. Made that couple dollars, so I probably get the steak. Throw 'em out at John and Venice. I told Quinn and I'll be late. Ay, I'm so epidemic, I'm a cause an epidemic. Put my feet up in the building, feeling like
we're at the train to the end of the world.
Yeah. I'm so excited.
I know. Have I ever been on like a real train?
Never?
Like I've been on like the subway, you know, or the metro.
That's not the real
like
train.
a real train.
You know, the view is always very nice because you're not under the ground or anything.
Yeah,
You're, like,
yeah.
out seeing the scenery and
All
everything.
those sides.
Yeah.
Maybe we can open the door while we're going and dangle out.
Yeah.
This is about to be one of the most surreal and beautiful experiences of our lives, but you would probably never guess why this train exists. It was actually built by prisoners to transport more prisoners to a maximum security prison, completely isolated at the literal end of the world. In 1902, the government built a prison here, designed for the country's worst criminals, political enemies, and those they wanted forgotten. To survive in the freezing isolation, they forced inmates to construct everything. The train at the end of the world was born from punishment. By 1910, convicts were chained together, sent into the forest with axes, cutting timber in brutal conditions. Snow, wind, near starvation. Temperatures dropped below freezing. Shelter was primitive. Hundreds died over the years, not from execution, but from exhaustion. Every piece of track they laid was soaked in blood and built with bare hands and iron will. They worked not for freedom, but because they had no choice. Today, the train still runs as a tourist attraction, but underneath the scenic views and whistling steam is a brutal history no one talks about, but is absolutely worth remembering.
I like that.
Oh, there we go.
Why?
Elton, would you like to twerk?
No, thank you.
That's a first.
I'm good. I would like to not twerk.
Weird. Right now. Thank you, though.
Elton?
Do it. Do it.
She already yelled at me for flying the drone. Can we ring the bell?
Hi.
Can we ring it? Pretty loud.
You're doing my
Should I
job.
start
Do it again.
Hurry up! Y'all are late!
The name of the food that you last ate, and then Mick, and then the color of your underwear. That is your Harry Potter name.
My Harry Potter name would be Ravioli McBlack.
Dulce de leche Mac Black.
Oh, you're part of the same family.
Mine would be Croissant McBlack.
Cookie McBlack.
We're all McBlack?
Oh my god.
Damn, what a family.
Okay.
Okay, what's your spell?
Dulce de leche. And you turn into cream.
Mine is Searchus Fantastis.
Your only spell is Google?
Yep. It brings things to me. The knowledge that-
Suck out the knowledge of other people.
Look at that random girl's knowledge right now. Who is she? What does she know?
She's watched every season of Days of Our Lives.
Got him in.
So when you visit Ushuaia, you can take the train to the end of the world. It's an hour-long ride. You start at one end, and now you end over at the national park. So we're officially in the Ushuaia National Park now.
To reach our final stop, we had to take a short bus ride through the beautiful Ushuaia National Park.
We have officially made it to the end of the world. Channel that started literally 8 years ago in a motorhome with $400 in our bank account. Somehow here we are, baby. Let's go.
Congratulations.
Thanks. Chase your dreams, do the you want to do. You'll figure out the money later. Just go have fun, and then you can be here. Yay! That's my TED Talk.
This is awesome.
Yeah, it's cool. Proud of you. Now what do we do?
Now we cry for the view.
Oh, okay. Jay, can you do that, please?
What?
He has to cry. You're the actor here. So,
What's my motivation?
everyone you know is currently on a plane.
It's a Boeing.
They're all on the plane. Yeah, it's a 777. Bolts are flying off. It's being live broadcast. And there's only one thing in this entire world that can stop them all from plummeting to their death.
One thing.
And that plane, guess what? It's gonna land right here. All of your loved ones are just gonna quah, 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 quah. But there's one thing that can save them. For you to shed a tear.
You know you're all on this plane, right?
Save us, Jay.
Okay, we're all on the plane. We're on the plane. Go ahead.
Save us, Jay. Jay.
This is it, Jay. See ya.
Don't you care about us?
End of everyone you know. Squeeze it out, Jay. Squeeze out that sweet, sweet sad juice for me, Jay. Give me that sadness salt, Jay. Give me that little bit of salty sadness. A little bit.
Can't do that. You're all dead. That made me laugh.
What happened? What happened? Wow, oh wow.
Okay, so she's saying that everything we see here, all the trees and the mountain and the brown area is Argentina, but all the white peaks at the top of the mountain, that's Chile already. That's how close we are.
I'm not happy.
That's what I meant to say.
Yeah, that. It is crazy to think that this whole thing was a glacier. Yeah. Like everything here, all the way up to the top, was just ice capped. Yeah. This whole thing was just a big block of ice.
They are really rushing us through this.
Yeah, what we ended up booking was kind of like a hop-on, hop-off tour. So the stops are very quick. If you ever come in your own, and that's not the time. City's unreal, dude.
All right, we made it. Let's go get lunch.
Pizza and empanadas.
Buenas.
Thank you.
We need to be at that building with the blue roof 5 minutes ago.
Big boy.
Oh, this is cool.
Yeah.
This is way cooler.
We're about to take this boat out into the Beagle Channel.
Beagle Channel.
So we're not 100% sure what we're gonna see. I see hawks, I see eagles, plausibly albatross. I don't know, it's very seasonal migration, things like that. So anyways, we're going out in the water in Ushuaia into the end of the world. Yes, that's what we're doing now. Now it'll make sense. Hopefully we see some cool stuff.
Hopefully.
Yep.
If not, I see something out here in the wild. We did say hopefully we see some cool stuff, so we haven't seen that yet.
Oh, that's unusual.
Oh wait, it looks like it's getting ready to jump into the water off the boat. It looks like before it jumps into the water, it needs to go down to its bare essentials of skin.
It looks like it's about to do its twerking mating dance. It looks like it's found a partner.
It looks like the partner is a little hesitant.
It looks like it needs more of a mating dance with a partner to... photo right now.
I don't have any. I like in the family photo. Just in the background.
This is what it's like to take a navigation around the Beagle Channel panel in Ushuaia. So we're on the first deck right now, the lowest of all the decks. We have a really cute restaurant here. They have hot chocolate, coffee if you need to warm up. They also have a bunch of food, beanies if you forgot yours, and snacks. Then we're gonna make our way through here. So tons of seating, tables, people have window views, they have non-window views. There's even a map that shows you where we're going and everything that's happening. And a lot of people are eating, having their food down here, and it's super, super warm, even though I'm wearing this jacket. Oh, a huge wave. And then now we'll go upstairs to the second deck. Now we're on the second deck, so there's a lot more seating here for people who want to eat or just like enjoy the warmth. And they're also giving updates on the speakers constantly of where we're at, where we're going, how much. Oh. Before we go outside, this is a cool thing they have here. They have photographers all around the boat that take pictures of you, and so if you want to buy them, there's a photo station. Also, bathrooms all around the whole entire boat too. Okay, now we're gonna brave the cold. Let's go outside. Here's Seb. Oh my gosh. This is the terrace. This is the best seat in the house, also the coldest and windiest and kind of scariest seat, but from here you can have 360-degree views of everything. And look at this. Should we do our move?
This is our first dance right here. Yeah,
This is our first dance.
Mr. and Mrs. CASTEE. Yep. And then you go around. Yep. Yep. Wow. Wow. Look at her. She's so hot. Wow. And I go around. I'm like, wow. Look at her. She's so hot. Wow. Wow. Look at her. Look at her. Wow. Wow.
What happened to this?
Wow.
This is the big one.
Yep. Yep. Go on.
Wow. You jumped so low. You jumped so low.
That's it. Oh, you get to finally lift me. Oh.
Down the stairs.
As you can see on the right hand side, we have the lighthouse with the tuxedo birds. Now, can you tell us a little bit about the tuxedo birds?
First, mate, can you tell me where you're from?
I am British Chinese.
You're Brittany's, yeah?
Yeah, Brittany's is what they call it.
Yeah?
Yes, mate.
Like Spears?
Yes, that's right.
Britney Spears?
Yes, like Britney, Britney
yeah.
Spears. Oh, that's
Yeah.
good.
Thanks.
That's good, mate.
First thing about the tuxedo birds, you need to know they're not actually born with the tuxedo.
No, they're working their way up the ranks.
It's a rite of passage.
Yeah, they just start with an undershirt and a button up.
What?
And as they get older, they catch the first fish, they wear it like a tie.
Oh.
And now they just catch that little trout and they just hold it like a tie. What I want to know is you're Britney Spears.
I'm Brittany's, yes.
Yeah, Spears.
Yes.
Prove it. Let me hear a song of hers.
Yeah.
Baby, hit me one more time, let me ride ya. Yeah.
How about this? Instead of singing, you performed that one video she did on the floor.
Oh,
Yeah,
are you talking about? How did it go again?
you know it.
I'm not too sure.
You can find the seals.
Yeah, we found them.
Yes.
Being lazy as usual.
Now, on the right hand side, right underneath the lighthouse, by the tuxedo birds,
Yeah.
we have the sails.
It really just smells like seals out here. You know, if you're breathing through your mouth, you're actually eating whatever you smell.
Yeah.
That's gross.
I mean, you know, so.
Okay, on a real note though, all jokes aside with everything else that we've been doing, this is absolutely mind-blowingly, incredibly beautiful.
Yeah.
It's like bizarre what this is. We're literally surrounded by seals, and I actually don't know what the type of birds are. I keep calling tuxedo birds, but this is just magical.
Yeah.
So this is insane.
It's
and
unbelievable.
then, yeah, when we're doing Antarctica this year, 2024.
Which
I don't know.
is so crazy that you say that out loud.
Yeah,
It's true.
This is what we're gonna get to do for basically 10 full days through the most treacherous waters in the world to Antarctica and beyond and back. And so this is absolutely mind-blowing.
Yeah. We're very lucky.
Yeah, Argentina is a phenomenal country for the ones that we've gone to and all the diversity and everything you can get here. I mean, like the sunset right now is insane.
Yeah, I mean from Iguazu, Buenos Aires, Mendoza, Córdoba. Like we've done so many things, seen so many different climates, different types of people. This is a beautiful country.
Yeah, this is legitimately remarkable. Anyways, this is incredible to come here. Hopefully all of you get to at some point in your life, and if not, you feel like you're here right now. Okay. Bye.
Where everyone puts their stickers, so we're gonna join the club.
TFIL. TFIL. TFIL.
And everybody's got to run, and ain't nobody gonna hold you, and everybody needs someone. Don't try to go along, don't say I never told you.
Okay, what you're about to see, Jerry told me it's very important. He said you should record this, Ginger.
I said hello, how are you?
This is what he really wanted me to record. So during the boat trip, there's 2 stops to 2 different island clusters. So the first one is when we saw some seals, a lot of birds, and now this one we're seeing a lot of seals. And they're really, really noisy and really active. So I think we have 2 stops, and then we're gonna go back to the harbor, and the boat trip's over. 3-hour boat trip.
Oh, there's so many babies. Oh, they're fighting. There's 2 of them fighting. Yo.
Where?
Right in front of 1 o'clock. You're 11 o'clock.
I've never seen seals not just sleeping. Like I've never seen them actually active and yelling and moving and swimming and
these are sea lions, right?
They're sea lions, yes,
Yeah, right.
Like every time we see them, like by the beach, they're just like laying in the sun with their bellies out. This is like we're watching National Geographic with our eyeballs.
Oh, whoa, that was sick! I just saw him launch out of the whitewash onto the rock. Crazy. This is incredible. This doesn't feel real, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like I'm in every single National Geographic documentary you've ever seen.
Yeah.
On steroids. Alright, this place might look familiar if you saw our video. Well, we were literally here yesterday morning. We were just gonna go to dinner tonight, and then they were like, hey, you guys wanna come back? We have a whole different experience at night, snowshoeing and dog sledding and dinner in the dome. So that's why we're literally back tonight. Why not? We can do this again, see more dogs and sled again. We never do things twice, ever, anywhere, at all. So, but come on, when else are you in the bottom of the world and you get to go dog sledding and have like a bonfire dinner under the stars? So, here we are, more dogs.
Hey, we're back. We're back.
Am I?
2 persons in the first bed and 3 in the second.
So, is it possible for me, can I run instead of on the sled?
Yeah!
Up on here?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Here we go. Whoa, you're right in the back.
In the back, dude.
Wow!
This is so cool. You're so cute.
Crazy.
Wow.
Wow, this is unreal. It's like very Santa,
Right?
isn't it?
Whoa, boy. We had a little bump.
We're getting a little air here, baby.
Boy.
We are riding with the dogs. 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 We are night. We are riding. We are riding. We are riding with the dogs. We are riding with the dogs. Hey, we are riding with the dogs in the night.
How's it feel back there, huh?
You know, it's fun. I feel like I'm on an ice skate right
oh
now.
my God. Yeah?
Yeah, I'm literally standing on a blade. So, you know.
Oh,
that was close.
Oh my God, that was so close.
Okay. Wow, good job, man. Ooh.
I'm just on this little tiny right here. That's all I'm standing on. This little silver guy. Can we trade spots?
I'm crying. Hey,
Oh,
yep.
You want to take off.
That's what I was warning you about.
Oh my God.
Oh, baby.
Look at all the dogs got quiet now. They're happy.
Yeah, they just want to run.
They're like, finally. I just want to run.
I'm helping.
Take me away. Look at how cute.
They're so adorable. Look at these cute little guys. Look at their little butts.
Riding with the dogs, riding with the dogs, riding with the dogs in the night. Riding with the dogs, riding with the dogs, we are riding with the dogs in the night.
Hey,
Riding with the dogs, we are riding with the dogs, we are riding with the dogs in the night. Riding with the dogs, riding with the dogs, we are riding with the dogs in the night.
That's Phantom of the Dog Opera.
Phantom of the Dog Opera.
Yeah, you can go back there, G.
Okay, I'm ready. Who's in charge now? It's me.
Tell him. Vámonos.
Elton.
Denisa! Oh!
Cool.
Excuse me.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa!
Yeah.
She's riding it.
Oh, dude, it's got full control of the sled right now.
Oh my gosh, we're in Argentina.
Oh, good night. With dogs. Seriously? This? I got it right in time.
Sick.
Appreciate it, bro. Thank you.
Thank you.
I was like skating. I was like, yeah. That felt completely different than yesterday.
Yeah.
Completely.
Yeah.
Oh, that was so fun.
Thank you. Gracias.
They're so cute.
Bye, doggies. And they're gone. Does that not look like Santa? Like on his way to deliver presents?
I will say I like dog sledding more than snowmobiling. It's
Yeah.
so cool.
Yeah.
They're so cute.
This is Jared J. Joe Jackson Jr. and I'm gonna show you how we used to do it back in Wisconsin. I don't know what the next step is, so all right, you gotta pull this lever right here to unlock, and you.
Yeah, that ain't working.
Got it. You gotta pull.
You pull this back.
You pull this back. Yeah.
Where the heel is, where
My
the heel is.
sisters got it. Crank it, just like you crank a soldier, huh?
You running these?
Getting ready for
Oh, whoa, you almost fell into it.
Slice yourself in half.
That, my friend, is how you roll an ankle.
Remember, Elton, we have to walk like this.
Yeah, be careful because you will twist an ankle.
This is pretty crazy to be night snowshoeing in the bottom of the world on our way to have dinner with a bunch of wolves and huskies. Didn't expect to do this at all. Thought we were just coming back to like dog sled again. Yet here we are. Just in the middle of, I don't even know technically what we're in right now, national park or not. But this is pretty surreal. And currently there's bonfire and dinner. It's gonna be incredible. And all the wolf dogs will be there. So I'm pumped. Here we go. 21 minutes to go, baby.
Hey, dinner, bud.
I'm doing it. This is so complicated.
Just walk normally.
It's hard.
That's so hard to do. How do you get up? It's so cold. Oh. What'd you do?
We gotta catch up.
Okay.
We gotta catch up.
My butt, there's in snow is in between my butt.
We gotta catch
In my butt.
Oh my god.
You're like nothing.
Oh.
That looks cool. This is where dinner is?
People, all people, originarios.
natives would
here in the teepee?
To go into. No, because it's dangerous.
We used to do it here, but not anymore because it's dangerous.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like that.
Gotcha.
We can't go in, so we are going to another place now.
Seems cool.
This is pretty sick.
Yeah, this is cool. I like it at night too.
See, this is the type of shit I want to do for like the overnight channel. I want to like do some treacherous hike through the snow to go someplace no one's ever been before.
We're stepping on water currently?
Yeah, this is like a body of water.
Whoa. I've never walked on a lake before.
Oh. You good? Stay in that position. Stay there. Show them how they flipped open.
Open, babe.
Obviously, as the series goes on, given that we're only on country 8 right now, and like we're gonna get to a point where we've done things already.
Okay, yeah.
So we're gonna have to get to the point where we're gonna have to like push ourselves to the next level, which is what I think I'm most excited about as the series goes on.
Yeah.
Is at a certain point, it's not gonna be snowshoeing, it's gonna be like snowshoeing into the wilderness to build our own igloo to survive, you know what I mean? Like, that's gonna be like an interesting part about this when it goes on, is like literally the next time I see it, I'm like, okay, cool, snowshoeing's great, but can we find a wilderness survival guide?
Yeah.
Or can we go somewhere no one's ever gone before? So,
okay.
I think that's inevitably the goal, is to like bring you on all the adventures, but also the adventures need to escalate as time goes on.
Yeah.
So hit us up, please, comment something and be like, I live here and we can do this, or check this out, or if you know of someone else that does cool things,
Yeah.
like, you should hit them up to go, please let us know. Okay, anyways, we gotta go.
Yeah.
It's dinner time,
Let's take these
wolf
things
time,
off.
dog time, fun
Yeah.
stuff. Here we go. Oh, this looks cool. Whoa! Oh!
¿Cómo se llama? Gustavo, sí. Wait, this is amazing.
Watch your head, bud.
Oh my God. Just wait till y'all see this.
We look like we're about to do like a ritual.
She is my traductor. ¿Ya? Le doy la bienvenida a todos y cada uno a la etapa de fuego de esta excursión. Han experimentado la nieve, ahora vamos a experimentar el fuego.
I give you the welcome to everybody. Now we're gonna experiment fire.
I need a un voluntario.
He needs one volunteer.
Here.
Right here.
So he said he's gonna actually do a sacrifice.
No.
So we wanna know your name and where you're from.
What's your name?
Jay,
Where are you from?
California.
You?
Jerry from Los Angeles,
Okay,
California.
salúdalo. Hola, Jerry.
Boo, Jerry, boo! Elton from Los Angeles.
Hola, Elton. Ginger from California.
Cindy.
Ginger. Ginger.
No.
Cecilia.
Amiga. Hola, estamos vecinos.
Can I smell it? Oh yeah, there are the herbs. They put herbs in it and like cinnamon and yeah.
Cool.
I'll drink.
Chin chin. Cheers. Cheers. That's good. Think about it.
Nice.
Oh shh.
Primer brindis de la noche, y el primer brindis es un brindis ceremonial porque es el brindis de bienvenida.
And the first toast is a ceremonial toast because it's a toast for welcoming us.
Elevamos la copa bien arriba.
We elevate our glasses,
Hacia el cielo,
pointing to the sky,
evocando a los espíritus celestiales
evoking to the spirits from the celestial bodies
que nos acompañen,
that they're joining us right now,
que nos protejan,
so they can protect us
que nos bendigan.
and to bless us.
Llevamos la copa hacia el fuego,
And we put the glass to the fire,
ese fuego del amor,
and the fire of love.
el amor de madre, de padre,
The love of father, of the mother,
hermanos, hijos,
brothers, siblings, daughters and sons. Lover. Fire from hell where we will all burn.
Yeah!
Ah, muy bien. Gracias. Look at this. Cheers. Cheers, Marty. Cheers, audience.
Clara,
Cheers.
Salud.
se disfruta, pero no se pregunta nada.
Yo, hold up. Look, you gotta shed some light on this real quick, because you can't even see. What is this? Oh, snap.
Delicious.
Delicious is what it is. It's a lentil with beef and carrot.
This is great.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Chi-chi.
I want a toast because tonight we have something to eat.
Estoy mirando, salud.
Estoy sentado sobre esta piedra. No me pregunto para qué sirven las guerras. Estoy en el pantalón.
¿Cómo dice?
Vos estás tan fría como la nieve a tu alrededor.
¡Sube!
Vos estás tan blanca que ya no sé qué hacer.
La otra noche te esperé. Y dime cuántas. Y dime cómo.
That's it, no.
Bueno, fuerte el aplauso para Brasil.
Pretty woman, walking down the street, pretty woman.
Pretty woman.
Oh, he's got it.
¡Fuerte el aplauso! Gracias por confiar en nosotros.
Thank you for trusting in us.
Night. 17-hour day complete, baby. All right, looks like we're getting 6 hours of sleep and back at it, baby. What happened if I hit this alarm button?
Don't, I have to pee so bad.
I have to pee, dude.
Now, what would happen if I hit the stop button?
Let's do it. I'm down.
No, I'll
What
pee in
happened if I hit
here.
the light
I'll
button?
pee in here with all you guys. And that's my bladder.
Wakey, wakey. Ready for your last day here?
Yeah.
Are you pumping your fist right now?
Buenos dias.
Hasta mañana.
We go for the national road number 3, and today we want to cross the Andes. You never cross to Chile. You cross and you still be in Argentina. The name of that beautiful mountain you see in the front is Olivia, but the locals, we call them Ushuaia. That name is coming from the native word, the shamanas. They live in here a long time ago, and the translated is something like arrowhead. Okay, this is the hidden lake and the other Kami Lake, the original name. But now everybody calls him Fagnano, yeah? Kami is something like a big water. It's really, really big. It have 110 kilometers long.
Not even gonna try to come up with words.
So unhappy and so we're so pretty.
Very cool.
When do I get to drive? It's pretty. Pretty neat.
They have muffins.
Oh,
I ain't gonna lie, my skin is smooth today.
I don't even know how you found your angle in that mirror.
Look good.
I look good, though.
You know, I got that from my mama. Every reflection my mom sees, she'll stop and be like,
Narcissism?
Vanity?
Is that what?
Yeah, it's really what that means. You're obsessed with yourself.
Narcissism sounds really crazy.
Vanity, yeah. Yeah, you're definitely more vain than you are narcissistic.
Yeah.
No.
You're vain, though.
What's vain?
You're very vain.
In love with yourself.
I like
superficially.
He goes, I like that.
Yeah, I like that. That sounds good.
You know, it's called self-love. Self-love and self-care is important, people. Keep a positive mind. Stay optimistic. Life is good.
See, now he thinks the video's about him. He's like giving life advice. Everybody here asked for life advice.
That's narcissism. See, now I am going back to narcissism.
No, I was going for the vain part.
That's not what vain is. So now the rest of the video is anything that reflects, you're gonna find yourself looking at her. He asked us basically if we wanted to get dropped off and walk like 15 minutes to the campsite where lunch is at, or he could drive us and, you know, walk. We're gonna enjoy it and walk a little bit. We're gonna passengers today, but the view's been incredible, and that's what we're able to share with you. And now we're gonna walk and then eat lunch and then I think get driven back.
This is a really pretty walk.
Yep, it's pretty magical. This is the most adrenaline we've gotten today. Pretty crazy place to be right now.
Yeah.
You made it. Woo! We made it! Oh, that's super cool. More domes.
Oh, she cooked it.
Time to eat.
Damn.
Ooh, that's a nice cooked medium rare, sir.
Medium, we got potatoes.
Potatoes.
Damn.
Potato. Here, have some potatoes.
It's our final day. This is it. Final sunset in Argentina.
Yep.
This is it. It's over. It's the longest trip of any country of the series so far.
Nice.
Good job, team.
Before we leave the southernmost city in the entire world, favorite moment, memory, thing that we have done.
I want to say the helicopter ride. It was my first time on a helicopter.
Which one? We've done 2 helicopter rides.
Though, well, for both, but if I have to pick one, I would say this one here in Ushuaia. I love the snow, and it was like the winter wonderland for me. And especially landing on top of the mountain, that was so magical for me.
It was funny because when we went on that helicopter ride here in Ushuaia, I recorded myself saying, I can't believe I'm here. This is the most, and I stopped myself and I said, one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen in my life. And the reason that I stopped myself is because the most beautiful thing I've seen in my life were the falls in Iguazu. It broke my soul like an egg, and I could do nothing about it. I've never been affected so fully and completely by a natural wonder. I'm never gonna forget that for the rest of my life.
I have a 2-parter. So when we got to Mendoza, we got there at night in these domes, and there was a fire, and we had to build the fire, and it was really hard to keep the fire going, and woke up so cold, rebuilt the fire, and I think the moment of like having that fire on, and then the first time opening those blinds and seeing the mountain right there, that was just like a really cool moment with like you sleeping, the fire going, they brought a basket of food, it was just like really like peaceful and just calming and like the most beautiful view I've ever seen. And then for a fun moment, the huskies, the dog sledding was like, oh my god, I could do that 10 times a day and never get tired of it. It was so, and they obviously remind me of my dog, so I miss them. So that was really cool.
I think I should add a second one, which was unexpected polo. I love polo.
Mine is none of the activities. My favorite thing we did on this trip were the commercials. That's my favorite thing in this trip. I like those because like we've done them in dirt parking lots and beaches and like just random ass places where there's nothing else to do, and it's just like that like we think of You know what I mean? Like, there's no anything involved. Like, we can literally do that right now.
For me, I got to cross off a lot of firsts on this trip. I jumped off of, I mean, I didn't jump, you kicked me.
Oh, wait, can I add a new favorite memory? Jay's back.
My back?
Yeah, his backflip? No, his back.
My back jump.
It was a flip, it was just Jay's back.
Did I do it?
No!
Yeah, no, it's all good. It's all good. And I mean,
Forgot about that.
Yeah. Another first was the whitewater rafting. I didn't think that I'd have so much fun doing that. Also, seeing snow in July. In Estonia, we have a song called Juunikuus lumiomas, which is in June, there's snow. But having to see snow in July is like, what the moment to me. All of it. It has been very wonderful.
I still think the coolest off-camera moment, in my opinion, was the drive from Cordoba with the guide we were never supposed to have in the first place because of a scheduling issue, to La Falda, where all of a sudden we find out she's like a serial killer fanatic. She loves all the American serial killers. And then we just drive past this, and way off in the hills, she just says, oh yeah, you see those buildings with the white roofs on them? We're like, yeah. She's like, those are all abandoned hospitals. And I'm like, that's enormous. And she's like, oh yeah, here's a video. And she was like, I've been in there in the daytime. I've been there like 2 years. And then we find, like, literally, that's not on Google, dude. I've checked everywhere. I mean, it's obviously on Google. It's on the internet.
Well, it's called abandoned hospital on Google.
Yeah.
On Google Maps.
It's too impossible to find. So to me, that was so sick that we happened to get the perfect guide that we were never supposed to have to drive right down the road with the right interest, who happened to point that out, who then happened to be like, you have 2 hours to go in and out. And
we had to figure out the rides to get there.
Yeah,
and we ended up with the best.
All that was off camera. All
the
taxi
driver was the best.
The next morning, I didn't tell you. He was like, "Hey, you guys are cool. Like, great vibes."
Top to bottom, every single person we have met in Argentina has been wonderful. Literally, from everything at the airport to every cashier to hotel clerk to taxi driver to guides, every single person here has been just.
Yeah.
Like, so happy at a level that I've never experienced anywhere.
It's really fascinating. You'd be like, what do you do? Oh, I do this. Well, is there anything else you want to do? It's like, no, I love doing this.
I love this.
This is what I do. My dad did it, now I do it.
Yeah.
And that's what it is.
And they did it.
And
that's probably what when they were a child, probably I wanted to be a driver. I wanted to be a guide. I want to show people around my city, and now they're doing the thing. They got the gold. Check.
I don't know. I think I'm going to miss that the most, though. Because going home, we know that where we live, it's very rare to come across people that are like, hey,
I'm exactly where I want to be in life.
But here it's like, it's not a facade. Here it feels like every person that greets you, you are being greeted with their authentic self. And that authentic self happens to be very happy.
Yeah.
Which is such an incredible thing to experience. Great trip, dude.
Great trip.
Yeah.
Abandoned hospitals, Nazi hospitals, amusement parks, and you know what I mean? Polo and tango and boat rides and snowmobiles and dog sledding and off-roading and whitewater rafting,
helicopters,
and zip lining and helicopters and rappelling and snowshoeing and horseback riding.
And lots of good food.
And the view.
So much steak.
We traveled in every way you can possibly travel.
Literally.
Yep, we sure did.
All right, the rain's kicking up though.
Yep.
All right, let's head back. Let's return all our rental gear.
Yep.
By the way, we did rent because it's way cheaper to rent gear than it would be to buy a bunch of brand new stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, let's head back, drop off gear, and then get to the airport, head home.
High five.
High five.
Wait. What? And from a word from our sponsor.
Oh, I thought you had one. I was
ready.
Holy dude! Dude, I don't know if our plane's gonna be able to take off. He's not there.
Did we lose Ginger?
She blew away.
right there.
Take off, I don't know.
Ginger blew away.
So I wonder if our flight will be able to take off.
60-mile-an-hour winds.
Probably.
That's crazy.
Let's go to our gate. That was a fun, interesting way to end it. That's crazy how lucky we got on weather then.
Yeah.
That's the
Imagine
only
if
day.
it was like that during our boat day.
It would have canceled.
Yeah.
Boat day, any helicopter canceled, dog sleds, everything probably would have been canceled.
All right, well, let's get out of here.
Oh boy, do you feel the plane?
Yeah.
Shaking
Violently.
Oh god. Getting a little nervous. Holy cow. I've never been on a plane shaking before it even takes off. I'm a little nervous.
You wish to see the end of the world.
I'm friends with your cousin.
Yeah. You know that.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.